Hello friends, I am Nisha Sharma. The topic under discussion today is a stanza-wise analysis of the poem The Election by Sitakant Mahapatra. The Election by Sitakant Mahapatra, a notable Indian poet and literary critic in Oriya as well as English, narrates a recurring episode which takes place at the time of every election. In short, this episode is about the relevance of a certain politician who come to villages bearing gifts in exchange for votes. The morality and the ethical aspect of this movement, fueled by poverty and hunger, are discussed in this poem. Now, in the very first lines, the poet says, our jeep crawls to your village, seeking strange melodies from the roaring sun. The common will from the crisscross geometry of private agonies. The first line here describes the arrival of the rallymen or the promoters working under the politician. Our word has been used by these promoters, and your is for the people. In the second, third, fourth lines, the strange melodies are the chants wrought by the supporters in the blasting heat of the sun. This suggests that it might be summer or it might be a drought hit village at one point in time the government identified 10,000 drought hit villages in Orissa. Here, the common will is nothing but necessities for the villages like food and water and other things. The fifth line suggests the plan, or we can say town plan of the villages as a crisscross geometry. The sixth line The sixth line tells us about the lives of the people in the village. As the line suggests, these lives of theirs are in agony and in the form of crisscross geometries, which also suggests that they are very confused and do not know what to do with their lives. Second stanza. Our dark longings don't touch you, nor our trappings of posters, symbols, speeches, handbills, for your grief outlives empires. First line here, our refers to the relevant. Dark longings here describe the time period for which the rallies do not take place. They are dark considering the situation of hunger and poverty poverty the farmers in the villages live in. Don't touch you quite simply means that they don't hurt you or they don't move you. It doesn't hurt them as whenever the rallymen come bearing gifts in volumes and volumes that they last villages for months together. Trappings of advertisements here do not affect the villagers as that is the least they care about considering their state of rust in the village. Fourth line. This line strongly puts forward the condition of the villagers. As this line is narrated by the rallyman, the poet is also trying to tell us that all the politicians know the state of villages in India right now and how they are exploited. The cold grandchildren awaken in your heart as you discern muted allegories on your Asian faces. First, second, third lines. The dead grandchildren who died out of hunger are remembered by the villagers as they understand the hidden purposes of these men from their faces. This extract suggests the understanding of the villagers in what the rallymen are really doing. Waiting for the rallymen to come with food have costed the lives of grandchildren to these villagers. The Asian face suggests the dark faces of the rallymen, which look like faces covered in ashes, suggesting that they brought death to all the innocent people there. Here, the great persuaders are little things and not so hidden. Cheap plastic, cheaper nylon, dark glasses to blot out the sun. First and second line, the poet tries to tell us that humans in general find happiness in small things. Here, the villagers are entranced at the sight of plastic and nylon, utensils and clothes. Third line, these glasses might have been worn by the rallymen. Relating this line to the second point in the first stanza, these rallymen are shown as being protected by the Commonwealth, suggesting that they are being paid handsomely for this task. With one foot in hunger and the other in the soul, you make your decision, the anguish of choice. First, second, third line. The villager here has two choices: to do what is needed or to do what is right. These decisions are contrasting, considering the livelihood of the family, opposing the right of vote to be given to the right vote to be given to the right person, which might lead to the death of the particular family. Fourth line, the anguish of choice being doing what is needed instead of doing what is right so as to support the family. This anguish is brought upon as it is fairly understood that one must do what is right instead of what is needed, as it is only human to do so. Thank you.